There has been a very big PR push over here in the United Kingdom following the government's offer to rehouse stricken Ukrainians over here in the UK, offering £350 a week, if of course they can place them in their empty rooms and homes, etc. And as we told you the other day, there's always a celebrity ready to jump on that bandwagon. They wave a lot, shout a lot, but very rarely do anything. But this is now what's happening over here in the UK right now. Hi, good morning, Neil Sean here in the very heart of London. Nice to see you today. Welcome one and all brand new subscribers, and it's really nice to have your company. On this particular topic also, I'd love to know your thoughts, because it truly is a contentious topic, simply because, as we know, the great British public are always ready to help those in distress, and not just here in Britain, but around the world. I think, people's empathy, sympathy, and basically just niceness really comes out in the times of difficulty. We all feel so sorry for all the people of Ukraine and of course Russia. Not all of them are involved in this willingly, as we all know, but sometimes I believe that's forgotten. But what's truly kicked off over here is simply this. As you know, lots of famous people have basically said, oh yes, I will rehouse a Ukrainian, or look after someone from Russia, that sort of stuff, but totally ignoring the fact as ever on their doorstep. Over here we have lots of British Army veterans who sadly, through no fault of their own, have either ended up homeless or simply with searing mental health issues. Now let's not forget, particularly the Army veterans and any of the forces who've come back and found it very difficult to adjust to modern life. It's very, very hard, simply when you get no backup, there's no follow-on plan. Now I know in more modern times there are things within all of the special forces, like the Army, the Navy and the Royal Air Forces, to help people readjust. But there are many people that are on our streets over here in the United Kingdom who are simply still struggling from 20 years ago, when they were not allowed this sort of information. And I think what's also interesting when you think about it is, while we're all pushing ahead and basically saying we want to do this for another country, what's really angered a lot of people over here, including some senior MPs, is why aren't we doing exactly the same thing for all the poor people, like not just the Army veterans, but lots of homeless people too. Homeless people simply just need a chance to reset their lives. It's all about that. Someone giving each other a chance. A lot of people watching this will say, well, what are you doing, Neil? Let me tell you, I live in a very, very small place in London. Barely a room for a chair, let me tell you. So what's interesting is others can do this. We all offer our support in, what we can do, if you like. And when we see people who are struggling, whether you buy them food or a drink, or simply give them your time, have a chat to people. A lot of these people are very lonely on the streets. But more importantly, what you have to remember is, while everybody's flag waving, particularly the celebrities at the BAFTAs and the forthcoming Oscars and the, whatever other ceremonies that they're going to, truly, they have the space, time and money to assist. But once again, that doesn't get them in the headlines. So for anybody out there today who's saying, oh, I really want to house a refugee, a Ukrainian, do look around on your streets closer to home and just take another look to see if there's someone closer to home that you truly could help right on your doorstep. As ever, it's just a pause for thought, and I truly hope you don't mind me sharing this particular story with you. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.